Hi folks, deepspaceUGC here, and we're going to do a walkthrough on a mission. We're going to do a first time walkthrough on a mission and review it at the same time. And the mission we're looking at is a particularly new one by Duke of Rock called Spawn of Medusa. So I've not played this mission before, so we're going to do a run through. I'm not sure how long it is, so this video might somewhat be edited to fit in the 15-minute timeline that YouTube requires. So in order to access this, yes, by the way, this is my alien dude, Kaval. My handle is Ashka Naris. I'll put it in the crotch bar down below so you know where to find me. So yeah, this is one of my characters. I'm a role player. I take it very seriously. As you can see, very serious alien dude. So anyway, without further ado, because I'm wasting time, let's see what missions are available in the community authored. And we shall look at Spawn of Medusa. Okey-dokey. I think that this leaves a lot to be desired, to be honest with you. Spawn of Medusa. There we go. Let's have a look at the reviews. It's got some pretty good reviews by the looks of it, yes. So apparently this is well written and stuff. So let's give this a go in the Canis sector. After a brief shore leave on DS9, you have been ordered to report to the Canis sector immediately and rendezvous with Admiral Fredrickson in the USS Crazy Horse in the Seedea system. A Klingon acquaintance of yours has requested Federation assistance in a serious matter that could affect the Quadrant. This mission begins in a sequence after the Omega Directive Revisited, which I haven't played. And thankfully it's not necessary to run that series for this mission, so yeah. Anyway, we shall hail. We have orders to proceed immediately to the Canis sector block. Okay, now I'm gonna probably pause the video at this point whilst I make my way to the Canis sector, because that's quite a fair way from DS9 or from Space Dock, and it'll be a boring trip. But why not? I'll show off my ship just for a few seconds. Okay. Here we go. Where am I? I'm here somewhere. Oh, I'm invisible. No. No. Ah, there we go. Yes. The USS Rajemach. Yeah, it's another alien name. I'm a role player. Sue me. Okay, let's go to the Canis sector block, and I'll be with you in a few minutes. Warp speed. Okay, so here we are at the Seedea system, and let's begin Spawn of Medusa. We have arrived at the Seedea. Thank you very much. Let's go. So yeah, we finally arrived at this Seedea system, and we have to talk to the Admiral. The Admiral has received information from an old Klingon friend of ours who was in a previous mission, which is all very well and good. The only thing is quite why the Admiral is willing to help the Klingons out so much. Now he does kind of reprimand you and say if you don't tell him everything when you get back, he'll take it up further. Which is fair enough, a good threat, but he should still be asking more questions than he is. That's probably due to the limitation of UGC, of the user-generated content editor. I have problems with this mission from the word go. I mean, I'm not a Star Trek geek for one, so a lot of trivia questions involved just kind of throw me off. So I have to guess at them. Now, this is really one of those missions in which, if you're a Star Trek geek, you pretty love with the trivia questions and everything. So a lot of them pop up. But what really bugs me about the mission is what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I mean, I would have thought that by the time I found out that the Klingons actually committed genocide on the planet below and then colonized the planet, the race coming back would be rather peeved. I think at this point my Federation self would be like, well, hold on a second, this is a Prime Directive issue. And yes, it's a Prime Directive issue. But let's ignore that for a minute and continue on with the mission. We go down to find out what's going on with the colony. And again, it just kind of moves on to me getting knee-deep into situations I find I wouldn't be getting myself involved with as a Federation officer. I feel like I'm actually contributing to a second genocide sometimes. Now, all this may be fine and good at the end when you discover that this race actually wants to conquer the galaxy and may be another major threat to the galaxy. But really, the Klingons kind of brought this on themselves. Now, the Klingons' way and the Federation's way are two completely different ways. Now, the Klingons wipe out a threat. Good on them. We didn't wipe out the Dominion. Now, questions raised as to whether we would wipe out the Borg. That's, but these are moral issues that raise themselves in the Star Trek episodes anyway. But here, I don't feel a moral question being raised. In fact, I don't feel any ambiguity as to what it is I'm doing. And I think these are questions that should be raised in the next episode. Now, don't get me wrong. The Spawn of Medusa is a fantastic mission. It's well written. There's a lot going for it. And even the trivia questions were great. I knew some of the answers, but not all of them. Like I said, I'm not a Star Trek geek, so I can cope with that. Something for the Star Trek geeks out there. No, what really concerned me was there was a lot of clutter in the maps, which made it hard for me to find certain things. And like I said, no moral ambiguity as to what I was doing. It just didn't seem right in many ways. I understand that we may be at war with this race and they're a threat to us, but usually the first step is negotiation and then war. With this one, that I was just basically a run and shoot 'em fair. I hope that we can raise some questions in the next episode. Duke of Rock did a fantastic mission, don't get me wrong, and I'm not trying to put the man down. I gave the mission 4 stars because it was fun, it was deep. I just hope he kind of irons out these moral ambiguities in the next episode. Bit more deep story, and clears up a bit of the clutter as well to make it a little less confusing. Yes, it's recommended play, recommended game. Put aside the ambiguities and just enjoy it. One little niche I did love in the thing was when he created the ships, and he did a database on the ships, which is so interesting. It was really interesting to see the designs and the specs of these ships. It was very well done. So congratulations on that. So moral ambiguity aside, I give this episode 4 stars. Recommended play, and the grammar was actually very well done. I understand the frustration behind it. Just one more thing, I would like to see a little bit more advanced dialogue when I'm talking with the NPCs. Give us a bit more of a role play feel to it. Make us more in depth. Kind of guess what type of questions the player might be asking and have fun with that. But other than that, fantastic mission. So that was my first review, Spawn of Medusa by Duke of Rock. Go play it, enjoy it, and if you disagree with anything that I say, please comment below. So until next time, this is deepspaceUGC signing off.